Good evening, everyone. I, Radha, would like to welcome all of you on behalf of Precision Investment Services. I would request all of you to please stand up for our national anthem.
तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे, जय हे, जय हे, जय 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 हे।
It's our tradition. As this is your company, I would like to invite you to please come on stage. Do we have any volunteers? Okay, Koni Magun, please pass volunteers have mala. Yes, please, sir. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, we have 2, 3, 4. Thank you, sir. Okay, we have 5 volunteers. I would request you to light the lamp. The schedule of today's event will be as follows. First, we will receive stock market guidance from Mr. Kiran Jadhav. Then, we have a special announcement for all of you. Then, we will get to know about the do's and don'ts of the stock market. Then, we have a small question and answer session. Then, we'll receive the valuable stock recommendations from Mr. Kiran Jadhav. So let's start with our program. Technology is something that we need to take advantage of. As you know, Kiran sir has followers across India. The annual seminar takes place only in Pune. And I'm sure we have guests from other cities as well. But for all of those who have not been able to make it to this venue, we have arranged a live coverage over the internet. Which means this event is live and investors from all over the world can see it as it unfolds. Therefore, for the benefit of all investors of the country, this program will be in simple English. This event will also be uploaded on YouTube by tomorrow. It's a great pleasure to say that this is the 9th year in a row that Kiran sir will be guiding investors through this Investors Awareness Program. With his knowledge and experience, he has guided all of us with precise information. All his predictions have turned out to be true. As you all know, Kiran sir resigned from Precision Technicals in August 2012. The reason being, he firmly believed that money cannot be made in intraday trading. Even though Kiran sir was the founder member of that company, this big step was taken to assure his followers that he was with them, even if it meant a big financial loss for him personally. Like-minded people always join hands. And Ashish sir, who had experienced the strategies which were fooling traders, decided to quit the old company and joined hands with Kiran sir, who also believes in the same ideologies. These ideologies have been practiced and preached for over a decade now, and I'm sure you'll agree with that. We also feel extremely proud that this decision was taken in the interest of the common investors who have full faith and confidence in us. With a vision and mission, Ashish sir, Makran sir and Kiran sir restarted Precision Investment Services last year with products which were easy to use. The last year was a volatile one. Yet, all of you who had taken their guidance have benefited immensely. I feel very proud to say that the three pillars of this organization, Makran Vipat, Ashish Kerkar and Kiran Jadhav, along with the team, have stood by their commitment. Commitment to educate individuals on wealth creation. This has ensured that every individual is led to financial security and stability. Now let me talk on the few achievements in the last year. Right from day one, Makran Vipat, Ashish Kerkar and Kiran Jadhav have found time to meet individuals, spend time with them, understood their finances, and then showed them the right path to financial freedom. The second point, this company has been the pioneer to conduct technical analysis course at a no-profit, no-loss basis. These courses have not only taken place in Pune, but have also trained over 1,000 investors in Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad and Nashik in just 1 year. Now, this is being copied by other companies. A point to be mentioned is that although we conduct seminars in 4 major cities, we have students who come from all parts of India to attend them. The third point would be Precision Investment Services has been instrumental in teaching complex F&O strategies, again at a no-profit, no-loss basis. We have also conducted many free wealth creation seminars where we educate investors on other assets like gold, real estate, mutual funds, etc. Mind you, we do this without any consultancy fee and there are no hidden charges as well. Your company, Precision Investment Services, has been aggressive in creating awareness on stock market in the minds of the next generation by conducting various seminars in colleges and management institutes. Precision Investment Services has also conducted many awareness seminars in the corporate sector as well. Now, I would like to call on stage the trainers who are responsible for imparting the right knowledge to the participants. First coming on stage would be Ketan Sunalkar. He's an architect by profession. He is MBA in finance and he has a great passion for teaching. He has experience in the stock markets since 2007. He has been mentored by our own Kiran sir, trained by Ashish sir, and has conducted more than 12 seminars along with Ashish sir. Next would be Satyajit Jagtap. He's a mechanical engineer, a marine engineer, and has a great passion for teaching as well. He has a rich experience in the stock markets from 2007, mentored by our own Kiran sir, trained by Ashish sir, and has conducted more than 12 seminars along with Ashish sir. Let me call on stage now Dr. Sriram Nerlekar. He's a postgraduate in finance. He has been awarded PhD at the age of 34. He's the director at Indira Global Business School and has represented Indira Group of Institutes on the business delegation to China organized by Indian Merchants Chamber. He's a corporate trainer in finance and investments and has conducted training programs at General Motors, Crompton Greaves, Sterlite Industries, just to name a few. He has also won the Young Achievers Award at World Education Congress. Next on stage is Makran Vipat. He heads the broking and mutual fund division. He has been instrumental in the broking business. Moreover, he has his expertise in the mutual fund industry. This expertise ensured that he could deliver market outperformance of 18% when the average return of the mutual fund industry was only around 5%. It is because of these returns that your company was awarded the best advisor in the Western Zone and the second best in India. Please be informed that our company does not charge investors any management fee, and there are no hidden charges as well. The next on stage is Ashish Kekar. He heads the training division. He is instrumental. He's instrumental in providing the right knowledge to investors. These trainings are conducted on weekends, and every weekend there is a seminar. Hence, we all should be really thankful to his wife, Sakshi, because it's only because of her cooperation that Ashish sir can help you gain the right knowledge. He has also been entrusted the role of training the trainers so that the frequency of training in each city increases. Now, let me call on stage Kiran sir, who needs no introduction. He is the one who has been the mentor of this company. His guidance to the trainers is what matters the most. A few pointers about Kiran sir are that he wakes up every single day at 5 a.m. to guide his students who send him queries on technical analysis studies. He verifies them and sends out his replies before the markets open. This is done to safeguard the student. When I asked him the quantity of mails that he replies to in the morning, it was over 150 mails. I couldn't imagine doing that. He is the only Punekar who appears on all leading business channels and guides investors. His strike rate on channels has been over 90%. You can see all his recordings on YouTube, which are uploaded the same day. Sir gives free advice on the expected movement in the Nifty every single day to all investors, which is available on the website. This prediction has a strike rate of 95%. Now the thriller announcement. Our own Kiran sir has been awarded Eminent Technical Analyst of India for the year 2013. This award was based on the market and stock views that were given by him on business channels. His strong strike rate helped him to get this award on the 26th of January 2014 in Chennai. And that's not all. He has been nominated for the Asia Award that is scheduled on 15 February 2014 in Bangkok. It is because of this that I feel extremely proud to say that Precision Investment Services is the only company which has a team of trainers who have tremendous experience, who are well educated, have high credibility, and have media presence. And I can assure you that there is no other company that offers such expertise. My suggestion to you would be, before you enroll for any stock market seminar, you should check the trainer's experience, education, credibility, media presence, and the after support. Let me repeat, you should check the trainer's experience, education, credibility, media presence, and the after support. Now it's time for Kiran sir to take over and guide all of us on the future market expectations. Hence, I would request all the trainers to please take their seats.
Good evening. Today's session is in English. As you all know, Radha just told us that this is being aired live. And I've been just told that there are 700 participants who are live as of now. So that's a good achievement. Last year, on 17th of January, I relaunched this company, Precision Investment Services, with products ranging from consultancy from the stock markets, real estate, and health. We'll talk about the stock market consultancy products a bit later, but first, let me talk about the real estate. As I told you last year, we had a project, phase 1 of 200 acres. And it gives me immense pleasure to tell you that only 20 acres is left to be sold. And it gives me more immense pleasure to tell you that there were 17 investors, most of you are sitting here, who bought this piece of land and till date have not even visited the site even once. So thank you for the trust that you have showed on us. Thank you so much. I'll just, for the benefit of everyone, let me show you the progress that we have done on the real estate front in the last 1 year. The left-hand side that you can see on the screen is, the scene that was on the real estate a year back. On the right-hand side, this is the development that has been clicked about a fortnight back. Last year, the model house that we have was being constructed, and now it is like this. A farming place was being developed, and this rainy season, we actually grew some vegetables over there. We had planned natural lakes for which the excavation was going on, and this rainy season, the lake was full. We have an artificial lake that we have planned, and the construction is going on as of now. We have also have solar energy panels over there, which will make sure that electricity is used to the minimum possible level. Along with that, electricity has come there. The poles have been constructed. The transformer will come in the next 15 days, which means the whole area will be lit up by, say, in the next 15-20 days. So that's the progress that we have done on the real estate front. And mind you, this progress we have done is when 5 months of the 12 months were rainy season. We had good rains this year. So with the difficult conditions, working conditions there, we were able to plan according to our schedule. Thanks to the people who are working there day and night. The next product that we had last time was health. And I'm actually surprised that I got 8 inquiries. Only 8 inquiries in 1 year. It is pathetic. I don't know why this happens, but people, I believe, care more for wealth than health. This is wrong. The motive behind putting this was not finance. We have no financial interest in this product. The only message that we want to send across is that every individual above the age of 40 years should do a full body checkup at least once a year. Health is wealth, it is said. Therefore, if you have not done it, start it immediately. Jaan hai to jahan hai is what is said. Okay. So let's come back to the topic of roadmap for the stock market for the next 1 year. So let's start with the US economy, the world economy, and we'll start with the US economy to begin with. So if we are talking about the US economy, it was in the year 2003 to 2005 that US economy had a GDP growth rate of 3 to 4%. In the year 2008 to 2012, the growth dipped down to around negative. So it was a recession period, as you all know. Now it is stabilizing, and we expect the growth to be at around 2.8 to 3% this year, and it will gradually increase to 4.5 in the years to come. So with US economy improving, what will be its impact on the Indian economy? Exports will rise. With exports rising, GDP will rise. If GDP rises, our country's health increases. And the companies which are exporting will definitely benefit. Which are they? IT, pharma, and engineering. These three sectors will be the major beneficiaries for the US economy to be on track. Along with this, the US economy, the housing markets have stabilized, which are showing signs of good growth, which basically signifies prosperity. Generally, a person buys property only when he is comfortable with his finance, and this shows that the citizens of US have disposable income. This disposable income will find its way to developing countries. And in that sense, India will definitely benefit because we are a developing country. We have always talked about US tapering. Yesterday, they talked about $10 million to be tapered. So we are of the opinion that even if tapering starts, which has started already, it will not have a negative impact on India because Japan has started infusing liquidity via purchase of bonds. So whatever liquidity is absorbed by US will be infused by Japan. So impact on India will be neutral in terms of long term. So let's now move to the European economy. The European economy has stabilized. As I said in the years 2010, 11, 12 and 13 that the European economy is in basically ICU. Either it has to die or come up. I'm glad that it has moved out of ICU, now in a normal room, on its way home. It will take time for the European economy to come back on track, but the best way is you have to give time with the reforms that are happening in the European countries. Overall growth was negative for the last 5 years. Now it has come near neutral. Just to give you an example, Greece. Greece in the last 2 years was growing at a negative rate of -6. Today it is -2. Although it is below the neutral level, what is important now is the trajectory. The trajectory is positive. That basically tells us that there is hope in this economy. The impact on India, it is exports are going to rise. Investments from Europe will come to India and they will keep rising. The best example in the last 1 year, we have seen HUL and the Glaxo buyback. The amount of money that has been pumped in India through this buyback is immense, and this will continue. When this buyback comes in, such companies get a vertical rally. This rally ensures that the base of this stock is increased. It is higher, which also means these are Sensex stocks, which also means that the Sensex will rise. This will give a new ray of hope for the growth that we are expecting. Coming back to the Indian economy. The first hurdle is the elections. People are talking about, there are some people who are talking about BJP coming into power. Some are talking of a coalition coming into power. My feeling, come what may the results, I expect the markets to move up. I'll give you reasons for it. Let's first take a scenario where BJP comes into power, which is most likely which people talk about. If BJP comes into power, what is going to happen is that the markets will open with a third, a great move, a 10-15% rally overnight, and then what is going to happen? It will consolidate. It will consolidate for months together. Consolidation will happen because people will be expecting whether, people will be watching whether the reforms are on track or not. If the reforms are on track, then what is going to happen? We'll see a further rally, which will take us towards our target of 40,000 by the year 16-17. Now let's take a second scenario where we'll have a coalition government. If we have a coalition government, the moment the results are announced, we'll fall 10-15% down. Will we keep falling down? I'm pretty sure we'll not. We will stabilize, we'll keep moving in that direction, we'll consolidate over the next few months, and the markets will see a big rally over a period of time. Why will this rally come in? This rally will come in because there is an overhang, the sword is hanging on the government because of reforms. And S&P is there to downgrade India if there are no reforms. So what is going to basically happen is the S&P downgrade pressure will ensure that we'll see reforms coming in. Finally, the corporate India wants reforms. They are not interested whether the UPA comes into power, the BJP comes into power, or the coalition which comes into power. If you go back in history, you would have seen wonderful rallies in the era of coalition. May it be the Devi Gowda government, the Narasimha Rao government, or the coalition governments, basically Gujarat government. We have seen beautiful rallies in the coalition. The reason being, when a government comes into power, they want to stay there for the next 5 years. And you know the reason why. So if they stay into power for the next 5 years, they have money to be made. And if money has to be made by a new government, there'll be more reforms that they'll come out with. When there are more reforms, there is much more energy in the system, much more money flow in the system, which basically ensures that money keeps rolling. And this money rolling will ensure that the markets will keep moving up. So whatever happens, I don't see the markets coming down. So election, although it's a hurdle for now, I firmly believe that post-elections, say October, November, December, we'll see new highs in the markets. The best is the interest rate scenario as of now in India. The interest rate scenario in India is basically at the top. There are economic cycles that happen which moves up and down. So we are on the higher side of the cycle. In the next years to come, next months to come, because of the reasons that I'll be talking of after some time, you will understand that the interest rate cycle has to come down. If the interest rate cycle comes down, it is obvious that the stock markets move up. There is an inverse correlation between the interest rates and the stock market direction. If interest rates start falling down, the stock markets move up. The simple logic is, if you are getting 10, 12, 14% on fixed deposit, why would you risk your money in the stock markets, which is a riskier place? You are more comfortable with the fixed deposit returns. But when the interest rates start falling down, the return that you were getting at 12, 14% reduces to 6%. Now, for investors, it becomes difficult to run their daily household. So then this money from fixed deposits is pulled out and money finds its own way to the stock market. This demand in turn ensures that we see a wonderful rally. And that is exactly what we saw in the years 2004 to 2007. The interest rates then were at around 5, 6, 7%. Today it is 9% and above. So this is one interesting information that one should know. Then in the years 2002 to 2003, the last bull rally, the start of the last bull rally, that was the year 2002 to 2003, the percentage of retail saving money coming to the stock markets was only 1%. In the years 2005 to 2008, when we are relatively up in the stock markets, the percentage of savings towards the stock market went up to 7%. Because the reason being, one, there was a good hype in the stock market that people get good returns. And the second reason was that there were no returns in the fixed deposits. So obviously, money found its way to the stock market. From 2009 till today, the retail participation, the savings percentage towards stock market is only 1%. So basically what? Retailers are net sellers, FIIs are net buyers. And the basic logic is, there's a fear factor that we all have towards stock market. Because of this fear factor, people are reluctant to put money into the stock markets and keep their money in fixed deposits. The moment interest rates start coming down, this participation will move towards equity, as I just said. Just imagine the kind of rally that we'll see if let the normal investors not put in their money, but even if the common investors stop their retail sales and FIs pump in money, you will see a good rally in the stock markets. If you see the FI and DII figures practically every other day, if FIs buy worth 700 crores, it is the DIIs who sell around 300, 500 crores. Who are the DIIs? You and me, who come through mutual fund route. Every higher level, we are comfortable in selling. And this is exactly what is happening as of now. Just imagine the day when you and me, all common investors, stop redemptions. So there will be no sellers and there will be only buyers. You will see the market about 25,000 the day that happens. And that will happen very soon. Let's understand the economies of the BRIC countries. Brazil is growing at a GDP of 0.5%. Russia, 1.5%. India is growing at 4.5%. China at 7%. South Africa at 1.5%. Please understand, the money that comes as FI money to these countries are basically countries where growth is. So out of the BRIC countries, India and China are one of the best countries that are available for FIs to invest their money. Now, point to be noted over here is all the economies, except for India and China, are all commodity-based economies, which means their income is all on exports on commodities. And we have seen that the cycle has topped out on the commodities front. If you look at the sugar rates, they are going down, which means Brazil is a problem. Look at the coffee rates. The coffee rates are coming down, which means there's a problem in Brazil and South Africa and Russia as well. So when these commodity rates start falling down, remember I just talked about the inflation coming down in India? If the retail prices come down, the inflation comes down, the interest rates come down. When interest rates come down, the stock markets move up. It's so simple. So you have to be an opportunist to make money from the Indian stock markets. What do you want me to repeat? Okay. When the interest, we are talking about the commodity cycle topping out. If commodities prices start coming down, the inflation will come down. If inflation comes down, the interest rates comes down. When interest rates come down, the stock markets move up. This has been happening for ages now, for decades now. So this is an economic cycle and this will continue to happen. So asset allocation, when the interest rates come down, automatically the FI money which is going to come down to India, why will it increase? For the simple reason, if 10% of FI amount is to be given to BRIC countries, they will see which countries are growing. Will they put money on Brazil? No, because today it is at 0.5, but with the commodity cycle going down, they might go to neutral or even negative. So money will not go to Brazil. Will it go to Russia? Again, no. It will come to India. Will it go to South Africa? Again, no. It will come to India. And of course, China will take a major part over there. But what I'm basically telling you all is last year, if the FIs have put $1 out of the $100 to India, and if they increase the stake from Brazil, Russia and South Africa to India, and if that $1 goes to $2, we'll see the inflows double. With double inflows, you will see a great rally in the making. With small amounts of money coming in, we have sustained. This was a special year where even when the interest rates are high, we have again gone to the top. And why have we gone to the top? Simple reason is demand and supply. If there is great demand, the prices have to move up. Supply has come from retail investors like you and me, and if that stops, as I just said, we'll see a fantastic rally. Let's go back to the technical view. So this is basically a daily chart of Nifty. What is happening is we can see one horizontal line at the top. That is the all-time high levels of 6360 levels. This is where we have gone hit and come back. We have gone hit and come back, but we have never been able to penetrate that level. The next bull rally will start when this level is taken off, and we are just waiting for that to happen. The second line that you can see is a small line, which is where we are as of now. This is a support, the first support. It has just broken, but we are just around there. The best case scenario where the market slides down will come with the third level, which is at the rock bottom. The level is 6,000 on the Nifty. On the short-term charts, I don't see, in the worst case scenario, I don't see the markets going below 6,000, which is not very far away from here. 6,000 is a small correction in this big rally that we have seen in the last 4 months. People have a notion, and a silly notion, that when we reach to 6,300 and we start falling down, there is a panic-like situation. In fact, the media is responsible for this. And they hype this, that this is the 8th time or the 9th time that the markets have started falling from here. They make sure that people are made aware that last time that the markets went here, they had tumbled down to 5,000, 4,000, 4,500 levels. That fear basically gives way to selling pressure from common investors. I would like to assure you, and I'll tell you the reasons, fundamental as well as technical, that there is nothing to fear as of now. But do I mean that we are going to get a straight rally? I'm still saying no. We'll still be in a range, and this is very important and good for the economy and for the stock markets as well. The next chart is the monthly chart. The first top that we are seeing comes from the year 2008, Jan 2008. The next is the top that we can see is the 2010 level, and then the recent top. Again, this level has been acting as a big barrier. Why am I showing you a monthly chart? Because we are at the fag end of the month right now. With all the problems that people are talking about, we are still at the higher level for the last 5 years. If you just sum up this, just think it's 5 years now, but we haven't gone down and we haven't gone up, but we have stabilized. In these 5 years, we have seen very bad days. The big recession of the US economy, the big recession of the European economy, and with all these bad factors, we still maintain to be at those levels. Why is it so? A simple logic is that we don't believe in ourselves, but the FIs do. So start believing in yourself, your country, your stock markets. This is the place to make a lot of money. With this consolidation that we are seeing for the last 5 years, the day we close above this consolidation will give way to the next bull rally, which is not very far away from now. Fundamental reason is the current PE, the price earning ratio, is 16. And if you take 1 year forward earnings, it is just 14. What is PE? PE is the price earning ratio. If you look at the last 4 decades, the last 40 years, the best case PE has been 28. Means the headroom is great over here. The worst case scenario, it has been 12. So we have very small space on the lower side since we are at 16 as of now. The average PE on the lower side is 14 and the average PE on the higher side is 24. The band is 14 and 24. Worst case scenario, it goes to 12. Best case scenario, it goes to 28. That is the range that the PE moves in, the Sensex PE. So the point that I'm making here is right now we are at 16. So worst case scenario, we'll go to what? 14. Now the PE changes per financial year. We are at the fag end 2 months away from this financial year. So March 31st, 2013, we'll be not talking of the current PE, but we'll be evaluating our Sensex and the NSE Nifty with the 2014-2015 PE, which is already at 14 today. So as soon as we move into March and April, we'll automatically see re-rating happening in the Indian stock markets. This will give headroom for the upside. So all the above points basically suggest that our target for the BSE Sensex 40,000, which I have announced last year, by the year 16-17 is easily achievable. So there is no doubt in that. Now, if we are going to move to 40,000 on the BSE Sensex, there is a great opportunity for us to make money. And we should be in the stock markets from right now. People would say, no, I would want to enter only after a breakout. You're right, you'll enter in a big way after the breakout happens. But the common psychology is, if you have seen an X company at 100 rupees today, and if you are asked to buy that same company after a breakout, it will happen at around 140. Then the common psychology will say, let's wait, let the markets come down and then I'll buy. And that day never comes, the market just zooms out. It is said that, you have to sweat in peace. Then you will not bleed in war. So today is a peace time. Start investing your money in small quantities. This will give you some insights to the stock markets. You will not be rugged. And once the war starts, people will bleed and you will earn a lot of money from the stock markets. Now, relating to the last bull run, this is very important. Every bull run comes with 5 waves. Every bull run comes with 5 waves. The first one is when people don't understand that the bull market has started. Now let's compare it with the last bull run. Last bull run started in the year 2002-2003. It was the capital goods which participated in the first leg of the rally. After this big bull run, which lasted for this first leg, which lasted for around 1.5 years, then we saw a crack, which is obvious. The crack ensured that the capital goods company corrected. The next leg started, and the next leg was led by the capital goods company as well as the banking sector. This time it was the banking sector that was rolling. So the third leg of the rally was the banking sector and the capital goods sector. The capital goods sector participated in the first leg, and the third leg were L&T, BHEL, companies like L&T and BHEL. The banking sector, the stocks that participated were all banking stocks, starting from SBI to ICICI to private banking companies, which actually made a big run. The fourth leg was again a crack, which means both the sectors, that is the capital goods and the banking, suffered tremendous losses. Losses means corrected itself. The fifth wave is always the largest and the sharpest. This time it was, which if you remember, sorry? No, it was not the IT, not the pharma. Real estate stocks, the infrastructure stocks. I'm talking of the era of 2007, 2008. If you remember, Unitech was at 17 in the year 2005. That stock rallied to 525 in almost 7 months. From how much? 17 to 525. IVR from 10 rupees to 280. Punjlide from 100 rupees to 500 levels. HCC from 10 to 200. These were the rallies that were seen in infrastructure stocks, the realty stocks. DLF is no exception to it. So this is the great kind of rally that we saw in these kinds of the fifth wave. The fifth wave gives tremendous returns, always, but there is a huge kind of risk associated to it. The common investors, the people who are the first timers, always end up investing then. This sector, when it takes a U-turn, today you know all the stock names that I told have come back to the original levels of, or even lower to where the rally started. Wealth, there is great destruction in individual wealth. So this we need to understand, and with our help we'll ensure that we'll keep guiding you which is the stock, which is the sector that you have to keep investing in. So now the next question comes in, which is the next sector that I need to invest in? To be very honest, I don't want to put in names as of now, because I don't know them. I can only put up a guess, but I don't want to put up a guess because every time there is a good surprise. So the next sector will be evolving very soon. When that comes up, in my write-ups you'll understand that this is the sector that is going to perform, and that is where your money should be. The breakout stocks, the swing trading mechanism that we have under our website will always guide you with the right stocks at the right time. You will see the first leg. It will be one sector. I don't know which it is as of now. Then that sector will peak out, it will correct, and the third wave will have a different sector along with the first one. You will see a big move again. Both these sectors will correct, and a sector which has not participated up till now will end up in the fifth wave, which will take the BSE Sensex to 40,000 plus levels. So we are just waiting for that to happen. The day that happens, everyone will be happy over it. So with this, we should talk about the performance of our products. So I would request Ashish to join me so that the performance would be explained. I'm not very happy with the performance for the last 4 months that we have given in the options, and I am solely responsible for the bad performance that we have given through this product. All days are not sunny days, and all products are not always good. But I assure you that we are working very hard on it, and the product will see great gains in the days to come. If you remember, when we launched Breakout and Swing last year, the first 2 months we had bad performance in them as well. And after a few minutes, we'll see the performance that we have given in the remaining 8 months. So the same thing is what we will strive for. However, I here announce that we will not ask for renewals in options product till the time the losses are not recovered and we don't deliver minimum 5 times the value of your subscription. We will not ask for renewals. The next product, no.
Good evening. Performance is equal to knowledge plus energy. Do you agree? Do you agree? I cannot hear you. I just 1 minute back I said performance is equal to knowledge plus energy. Good evening, friends. Right. Correct. Now let's look at the performance of the services that we offer. First service, that is breakout stock. Now, my dear members, you all know the performance of this breakout stocks. There are members who are with us since January 2013. And we believe that you will be with us for lifetime. We believe in our knowledge. We believe in you and your discipline. Now you can see on your the screen on the left hand side and the right hand side, there is one table which is shown. The serial number, column number 1 is serial number, the second is recommended date, the third column is symbol, fourth is view, next is close on the breakout day, and so on. So Ashwin, I am not interested in showing what exactly it is right now. What I would like to show, or I would like to show all my members as well as know the performance, but people who are sitting, who are not members of Precision Investment Services, I would like to show them the performance. So request you to click on the performance link. Please zoom in. Further. Perfect. Now, these are the stocks, or this is a list of stock which we have recommended since 1st of February 2013. Now, can you see the columns? Can you read column headings? No. Can you expand, please? Now, can you read now? Perfect. The first column is serial number. The second one is recommended date. The third is stock name. Fourth is recommended price. Next one is stop loss, target, view. Scroll on the right hand side, please. CMP as on 29th of Jan, that is yesterday. Remarks column. This column is very important. Let me explain you in short. Now, if you look at the first remark, book profit at 1936. Now, people who have attended our technical analysis workshop, I believe they understand our strategy. In first few candles, if the stop loss is not triggered, we hold on and we look at a particular parameter which gives us an exit signal. So we follow the same strategy over here and we have exited at a particular price. The next column is gain and loss in rupees terms. Next to it is gain and loss in percentage terms. The last column is square of date, on which day we have squared off the position. The next column is invested amount. Now, for this performance purpose, we have considered that you have invested rupees 50,000 in each stock. So, according to the amount invested, we have calculated the quantity, and the most important column is the last column, gain and loss in rupees terms. Now, take extreme left hand side and go down. These are the stocks. Further up, down, further. I want to see complete summary. Enough. Now, if you look at the first column, last is 94. So, we have recommended 94 stocks. If you look at the summary at the bottom, Nifty on the 1st of February 2013 was 6040 and Nifty on 29th Jan, that was yesterday, was 6120. So, Nifty in these 11 months, Nifty has rallied around 1.3%. Now, look at the next few points which are mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Can you read? The last person who is sitting, can you read? Expand. Now, can you read? Okay. The first point says rupees 50,000 invested in each stock. Second, for sell view, one lot is traded and the margin is considered as 50,000 rupees. Third is not more than 10 positions were open at one point in time. Now, in the last, say around 2 months, little bit more positions were open, and we will be explaining the reasons later. Number of loss making, total number of trades 94. Number of loss making trades 50. So, out of 94 stocks that we have recommended, only 50 stocks made a loss, and only 44 stocks they made or they generated a return for you. What do you think? Is the performance good or bad? Very bad, right? If I look at the percentage of profit delivering stock and loss making stock, the performance is very bad. But, my dear friends, the performance cannot be measured in this. You should not measure the performance this way. Now, let me show you the way that the performance should be measured. Scroll on the right hand side. Except for last 1.5 months, only 10 positions were open. One stock, 50,000 was invested. So, in 10 stocks, I had invested. So, my total investment was how much? I cannot hear you, my friends. 5 lakhs. On the investment of 5 lakhs, profit oblique loss, excluding brokerage and taxes, was 3 lakhs 8,298 rupees 82 paisa. The return is 61.65%. I can hear this. Correct? This is called as performance. Sir, any comment on this?
Yeah, basically if you look at the performance, it is 61%. When the index has rallied by only 1%, we have delivered 61% returns on investment. But to be very honest to you, 61% is not on paper, it is on Excel sheet. It cannot be that you got 61% because there are brokerage and taxes that needs to be deducted from this amount, plus the gap up and gap down openings when you start trading. So the physical performance that we have got when we invest through clients is 35% plus, which is a realistic figure with normal brokerage, with all due taxes and with gap up and gap downs. So when the index rallied by only 1%, if we have delivered 35%, it is an achievement for sure.
Thank you. Now, this is what we call as a transparency, and this is what we call as precision investment services. When we have shown you this performance, we have shown you the performance this way, and then finally we have agreed in front of you all that yes, this is an Excel generated performance, but actual delivered performance is 35%. What do you think? 35% return on investment in 11 months. Do you think it is good performance or bad performance now? Now I can't hear you. I want to hear loud. That's right. So when I was showing you 94 trades were given, 94 recommendations were given, out of which 50 stocks were loss making stocks. Then the performance was very bad. But now this performance is very good when the index has delivered only 1.31%. Do you agree with me now? Right. Now let's move on to the second service that we offer along in the membership. The second service that we offer is swing trading. Now let's go to swing. When you open a dashboard, you will find one box called swing trading. So I click on it. Go to the performance. Now we will not explain you all the columns and etc. I'll take it you direct to summary. $101 stocks were recommended. Nifty went up by 1.31%. Rupees 17,500 invested in each stock. Now in breakout 50,000 and in swing 17,500. 75% investment should be in breakout, 25% investment should be in swing. So based on the same calculation which we explain in money management, everything is explained over here. And if you look at this, the return on investment is 51.06%. Same?
Same. Here also we generate a return of around 35% itself. So cumulative, we have always advised you that investment should be made in both the products, 75 and 25. Cumulative with 61% delivered by breakout and 51 over here, cumulative returns were 35% plus in our portfolio accounts, MTLT.
Right. The next service is MTLT, that is medium term and long term. If you look at precision investment services basket, we have a services which are suitable to each and every kind of investors, only investors. This is medium term and long term. Now here I will show you the actual performance over here which is there in front of you. From 1st of February till today, we have recommended 22 stocks, if you look at it. And if you look at the second last column which is there on the screen, That is a return on investment in percentage term. So the first stock which is showing minus 0.85%. The first gain and loss in percentage term.
That's the last stock.
That's the last stock which
recommended
we have.
stock.
Yeah. The first from the top. So the latest stock which we have recommended, that was, which was that?
Whatever.
Yeah. DB Corp, which is 0.85% negative. Now if you look at the second last column, gain and loss in percentage term, 11%, 10%, 39%, 207%, 14%, 17%, 24%. So if I calculate the average, if I scroll down, yeah, look at it, 18%, 33%, 25%. So if I calculate the average return of all these stocks, which comes to around 36, 37% in all stocks, 20 stocks are there. This is medium term and long term investments. So, and all these stocks and these positions are yet open.
Thank you, Ashish. Okay. Because of this performance, what has basically happened is our first lot of renewals for membership was today and tomorrow. So I'm really very happy to announce that 98% of renewals have been achieved because of your support. Thank you very much. This itself is an achievement that you all believe in us, and the performance is going to come in the days to come. With the flat markets, that is the kind of returns that we delivered. With the markets going up, it's obvious that the returns will definitely improve. And the most important thing over here, for all those members, for all those who are not members yet, is that they need to understand, to generate this return, what is the amount of time that they need to devote? The members should answer this. How much time do you need to devote towards stock market to get this performance? 10 minutes. 10 minutes is also huge because maybe your internet connection is not fast. It is less than 4 minutes is what I would say. And this 4 minutes have to be given to me for your benefit. After 7:30 in the morning, before 9 in the morning. That's all, 4 minutes. Login password is with you. You need to go click, log in. You will see a recommendation there. Call your broker, tell this is a stock to be bought, forget it. The next time you need to check what has happened to that stock is again next day morning after 7:30 and before 9 o'clock. And how much time? Only 4 minutes. If you can devote 4 minutes towards your stock market activity, the return would be somewhere around 35%, even in a bad market conditions. This is more important. With the bull market coming very soon, the returns will be even more amazing. People still believe in softwares, and I would like to make a point over here that softwares don't generate recommendations. They would give you a list of stocks with the query that you have put in. With this query, you will get 4, 5, 6 stocks which are recommended or which have given a breakout practically every other day. With less amount of expertise that an individual has, how is it that you are going to pick up the right stock out of the 4 stocks which have given a breakout? Money is not plenty. No matter how much money you have, it will always be limited. How do you work on your portfolio management rules, money management rules, risk management rules? To ensure that this is taken care of, you always need an expertise. And that is exactly what our company provides. We will ensure that the number of stocks will be restricted to the minimum possible, which also ensures that we might lose a few stocks which would outperform, but till now this has not happened, and this might not happen even from henceforth. Therefore, the kind of returns that you will get through softwares will not be worth it. The softwares to download itself consumes around 15 minutes to download data. After you download, then you have to work throughout. And this working is really not beneficial. As a company, as a product company, what we have is we have softwares right from 5,000 to 2 lakhs at our research desk. We track all the softwares, the returns that they have given. If you combine all the returns of all the softwares, it is minus 20 on an average in the last calendar year. That's the return that the softwares have given. So there has to be a human hand with experience which would guide you to path to success. In our product basket, we have one more system, that is the Nifty system. I would like to explain you this. The Nifty product system is a system which requires 50 lakhs of rupees. An individual has to put in 50 lakhs of rupees to be in this system. This system, in the last 4 years, has generated, whether it is a bull market, bear market, whatever market, has generated a return of around 2.5% to 3% per month. That's the kind of return that this product has given. A lot of investors kept meeting me all these years and they asked us that I have 25 lakhs, I have 30 lakhs, I want to put in this system. But it was the system's requirement that 50 lakhs were required. It is not my requirement. So then in the last 2 months, 3 months, we ensured that the common investors should also be a part of this. And therefore, this big announcement that I've been talking of comes here. What I plan to do is, I want you to partner with me. I want you all to partner with me. Means what? I'm going to form a company. The company is not formed. I'm going to form a company along with you. You as partners. The ticket size will be 5 lakhs of rupees. So an individual has to put in 5 lakhs of rupees and become my partner. Now, is the partnership open to all? Yes, it is open to all, but there'll be an interview. I need to understand your mindset before you become my partner. We have to be with the same wavelength to become a partner for this company to take to the next stage. There'll be many partners. I'm expecting at least 200 people to come together to form this company. You all will be shareholders of this company. The money will be invested in the system of 50 lakhs, the system which we have been trading for the last 4.5 years. The performance is not possible to be shown because it is humongous. So, back. So, the performance is humongous. It cannot be shown over here. Therefore, I would request all those who are interested in becoming a partner to this, come to office, verify what we have done in the last 4.5 years with real contract notes, with real ledger statements, with real profits generated. You can see everything. Everything is transparent at my organization. The next slide. Next. The benefits of this would be the company will be formed by the end of February 2014. So 1 month is left. I want you all to come over and tell us that you want to become a partner. And if you want to become a partner, you check. If everything is okay, you come and become my partner. Operations will start in the next financial year, which is after 1st of April, because the cycle is convenient. Company, from the profits that the company generates, the company will pay tax. After the taxes are paid, the dividend for the profits that are generated will distribute dividend. So the money that comes to you will be tax-free. So today, all of us are very happy with 8%, 9% returns. Here, I'm talking of over 36% per year kind of returns. That's the kind of returns that you should expect from this product on the lower side. If the markets remain in this band, if the markets start moving up, it will be fantastic performance. You will get tax-free returns is what I just talked on. Audited soft copy will be emailed to you in the month of April, and dividend will be paid in May every single year. For more details, you have to come to office. If there are any questions that you have on this, you can come and meet me personally. And for this, you'll have got diaries and other material where there is a number 9595113344. That's a unique number, a unique helpline number. The point is, you just dial the number, give a missed call, my person will give you a call. You need not call us. You have to just give a missed call. My person will call you, talk to you, understand, fix up a meeting, whatever. So that's the number that you need to keep handy. Everyone wants to save tax. Am I right or wrong? Everyone wants to save tax. So I have come up with an efficient way to save taxes. And this is something that most of us know but don't act. We need to all plan our taxes. Let me show you the traditional method of saving tax. And let's understand whether the tax is really saved or not. 1. This is person A. Next. He invests in PPF. So I believe 95% of the people over here have PPF accounts, where from the last year we have started paying 1 lakh per annum, but all these years it was 70,000 rupees. So for calculation purpose, let's put it 70,000 rupees. So investment per year was 70,000 rupees for the last 21 years. I'm doing calculations which are backdated. Next, the amount invested means 70,000 into 21 years was 14,70,000. That is your capital deployed in PPF, which is what you have given the government of India, the amount. 14,70,000 rupees were given to government of India. Next, valuation on 31st of December 2013. If you had done this for the last 21 years, this 14,70,000 would have grown to 42,33,310. Happy, aren't you? Happy or not happy? Yes, I'm sure, because your money has grown. I'm so sad to tell you, I'm so sorry to tell you that you should not be happy. Why? Next. Return CAGR is 9%. What is the inflation that we are growing at? 9%. We are talking about the inflation declared by the government. We are not talking about inflation, real terms inflation. Milk that we were buying at, say, 15 rupees a liter has gone, I don't know the rate now. Sorry? 40 rupees, whatever. So look at the inflation that has happened. That is inflation. What you could buy 5 years earlier, now you have to put in so much times money to get the same product. So what you have done, or what people who have invested in PPF have done, is you have gifted the government 14,70,000 and got back your 14,70,000 only. It is only illusion that tells you that you have got 42 lakhs in your kitty. Because what you could purchase at 14 lakhs a few years back is what you would have purchased today at 42 lakhs. So your money has not grown. So the intelligent way to invest is person B. Next. In ELSS schemes. If you invest in ELSS, see the difference. Next. Investment per year again 70,000 rupees. Tenure again 21 years. Amount invested again 14,70,000. But now the valuation is 1 CR 49,46,769 rupees. Which means the money that you have invested was 14 lakhs, which is now transformed. The value of that money is now 42 lakhs in actual terms, in terms of inflation. But now the real profit is around 1 crore. But we have all failed to understand this. We should be caring for our money. We should know where my money should be invested in to get those returns. So in real terms, Person B who has invested in ELSS scheme is now actually richer by 1 crore in that same era. Next, the return is 18.68 CAGR, which is handsome. Enter. That is something that is very important. Now, the most important, if people want to invest in ELSS schemes, they again need to call the same number 9595113344. We will advise you which ELSS schemes. Just putting in ELSS schemes does not make sense. You need to be guided as to which scheme that you need to put through. Second point is this money that you're going to invest needs to be monitored also. The best part between, just go back. The best part in person A and person B is the lock-in period in PPF, you all know, is 7 years, and in ELSS it is only 3 years. So there is an advantage of a lesser lock-in period as well. So your money is not locked for a good amount of time. Next. Okay. So the important points of do's and don'ts in the stock market that you need to follow very, very strictly. The first thing is you need to quit intraday trading. You need to quit intraday trading. In the last 22 years of stock market career that I have undergone through till date, I've been repeating this n number of times. I have not seen a single person make money via intraday trading. Yes, you definitely get money once or twice. And what happens is, when you get money, you are excited. And whatever money that you get, when you lose more money than what you have gained. Stop speculation. Be intelligent, put your money. Money is never grown in thin air. It has to be invested. There needs to be time given to investment to make good returns on investment. So stop speculation. A good example that I would like to point out over here is, generally, if you go to stockbrokers, you will see people talking about people making money via intraday trading. Haven't you heard so? There'll be a lot of people who will say, मैंने इतना पैसा बनाया, मैंने आज इतना पैसा बनाया. You would never hear a person saying, मेरा आज पैसा गया. You'll never hear that. Why is it so? I'll tell you the reason. I'll take my own example, you treat it as your own. When I invest my money in intraday trading and I lose money, I cannot tell my friend कि मैं गधा हूं. I cannot say this. So it is my intelligence, so the only thing that I can do is keep quiet. So no one hears people losing money. 10 times I lose money, it is not heard in the street. One time I make money, may it be only 10 rupees, but I'll shout and show how intelligent I am. The moment I am so intelligent is something that I want to show proudly. So I will talk about, I am making a lot of money via intraday trading. And people who are common investors, who are just entering the stock markets, they would only hear people making money via intraday trading. So that is exactly why you are misguided and you are told that making money in trading in intraday definitely makes money for a common investor. It is not so. Please ensure, my first don'ts is, do not trade or do not speculate. No intraday trading. One more thing that has been coming up these days, that is Chhatri trading. That's a word used in Bombay, Chhatri trading. So let me explain you what is this Chhatri trading. Chhatri trading is a theme which is used by manipulators. Let's imagine I am a manipulator. I own an office somewhere where I have lots of clients. And I'm sure 80% of you all would have got calls, mostly from Gujarat, from Thane, to be very precise, and from other cities as well. You will get a call saying, I will give you a tip. You test it, it will work. I'm going to tell you which stock to buy. I will tell you when to exit. And this is all during the day. You have to trade is what he says. Now, if someone tells you, the first thing that comes on the mind is, acha, free mein de raha hai, good, I'll not invest. I will hear, note down and check whether it works or not. This is what an individual does. The next thing is, he gives you a call tomorrow, he tells you, 1000 share buy karo. You don't buy, you write it on paper, maine buy kiya at this rate. And that is the exact precise rate that the stock is trading at. I'll tell you one more thing, that it is practically an illiquid counter that he has asked you to buy. It's not a liquid counter. Then, in the next 10-15 minutes, the stock will move up 50, 70, 80 paisa or maybe a rupee or two. He will again call you and say, abhi 1000 becho. Abhi samne bhav dikh raha hai, abhi becho. And then you will sell it on paper. So automatically, he has asked you to buy 1000 rupees, worth, 1000 shares and a rupee profit, which means you have made 1000 rupees in say 10 minutes. This brings in excitement. The second point that he would make is, abhi no free tips. What you need to do is subscribe to 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 product, whatever that price is, and I will give you tips like this. Thereafter you get tips, but none of them work. And you end up losing a lot of money over here. These are all fly-by-night operators. Be aware, don't fall prey to these people. Second point that I would like to mention over here, which is very important for all of us, is if at all you still feel that there is some sense in investing money with these people, with their tips. First of all, ask them the duration this company is in existence. How many years old this company is? He will definitely tell you 4, 5, 10 years, and we have a large number of analysts sitting in our office, and they are continuously doing research work and generate these tips. Okay, fine. The next point that you need to ask is, show me the contract notes and the ledger statements. Now, you have to ask for both, which the contract notes as well as the ledger statements of at least 3 clients, minimum 3 clients. Even if he shows 1, it's absolutely fine. But that account should be minimum 1 year old. 1 year old. Now, out of the bunch of contract notes, pull any contract note. That contract value should reflect on the ledger statement for that day as total sales or total credit or total debit. May it be a loss or profit, it does not work. It does not matter. At the end of the ledger statement, you have to just check whether there are any entries of money being paid by the client to the broker. If there are no entries, and if at the end there is small profits, you can put in your hard-earned money on that broker, on that tip. You will not fail. Your money will not disappear. But I can assure you, there is no such broker who would give you all these details. I have done it myself, and that's the reason why I'm telling you. There are a lot of people in the market ready to fool others who are newcomers to the stock market. You need to be very, very clear in whom to follow. See, I have been telling this many times, and I want to tell you one time more. Today, my age is 42, but my experience age is not 42. It is not 20 either. My experience age is more than 200 plus years. Why is it so? It is because every single day, I meet at least 5 to 8 clients of different age groups. We discuss, and there are a lot of experience sharing that happens. Now, their good experiences are my good experiences. Their bad experiences are my learnings. Now, this is something that is very important. We need to learn from others' mistake. And learning from others' mistake is the cheapest way to learn. And I have been doing this throughout my career. So, if at all, I have been always saying this, that I am always free to meet all common investors, everyone over here, during market hours. I am free from 9:15 to 3:30 is the free time that I have, because I personally do not trade, I invest. So during market hours, there's nothing to do except for meeting people like you. So if at all you want to invest, you want to discuss, please make sure you fix up an appointment, come and meet us. Myself, Ashish, Makran, we are always happy to meet you all. By meeting, what happens is, you get certain knowledge from me, I get certain knowledge from you, we all benefit. That is something that is very important. As I just told you, the helpline number 9595113344 is an all-important number that everyone should make a note of. You need to give us a call on this number, a missed call on this number. My people will call you, talk to you, understand, fix up a meeting. We meet, we discuss and plan through. We are not insurance brokers. Even if you want to buy insurance, you can always discuss with me. You buy insurance from your broker, I'm not worried. You invest your mutual fund money through your broker, I'm not worried, because that is not my bread and butter. Importance is the right advice. That should come through. For that, please come and meet. Ensure that the right advice is taken, the follow-up advice is given to you without even asking. And this all comes for free. We do not charge anything for this. So don't fear that consultancy charges bahut zyada rahenge. It is absolutely free and there is no hidden charge as well. Okay. So let me open the forum for the question and answer session. So can I have some lights, please? So question and answer session, there are few more important points over here. After the question and answer session, I am going to talk about which are the stocks that are going to outperform in the next 1 year. So the stock recommendations will be shared with you at the fag end.
अच्छा मैं हरीश कुमार कर्नल हरीश कुमार हूँ मिनिमम ब्रोकरेज जो है कितना देना चाहिए
Minimum brokerage कितना देना चाहिए? This is a very difficult question because day on day the brokerage is coming, is going down below. The current brokerage charges on an average is 20 paise for delivery and say 3 paise for trading.
I am paying only 001.
So that's wonderful.
And today I thought about it also. What I traded today I earn more than 7,500.
Wonderful. Okay. Here.
Kiran sir, on behalf of all our spectators, let me thank you for the great seminar. My basic question is, as a common man like me, how much must be the minimum investment amount to come to you? Thank you.
Minimum amount for?
Minimum investment amount. So you said 5
For a common investor.
Common investors.
Yes. To ensure that you make good returns from the stock market.
In 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. So
because mostly people, sorry to interrupt you, because what I find that people over here are almost crossed 40 years. There are 80% people here. So they would be interested in mid-term or long-term. So in that case, how much money he should have minimum? I mean, he may discard some FDs, these or gold, whatever.
I've understood.
So how much should be the amount? Thank you.
Yeah. The minimum kind of amount for the stock markets should be a lakh of rupees at least. If it is below a lakh of rupees, then he should be investing through mutual fund route only, because it is not possible. As you rightly talked about the average age group 40. 40 is the age group where you have maximum liquidity. Okay, because when you are at 28, 30, 35, you are at the start of your career, you don't have disposable money. But at 40, you get good amount of disposable money because you have got a good amount of savings that you have done all these years. So this is the right time to invest, and please understand, the stock market gives only one bull rally in a decade. One bull rally in a decade. Look at the rallies that we have seen yesteryears. So the next bull rally is the next step from now on, very near. So ensure that you start investing with 1 lakh, with the confidence increasing, you will definitely go to 5 and 10 lakhs in the days to come. Someone from here?
I am Vijay Arte. I am a retired engineer. Since 2007, I am doing the investment and active in the market. And my experience is whenever I keep on investing, maybe in certain cases I get around 30% return, I quit. But in many of the cases I am stuck up and many of the portfolio is below 40%. So is it the right time to exit and make the cash ready for further investment, or what is your advice on it? Thank you.
Yeah. The best way to explain this is that you need to invest in stocks that are moving up and you need to exit from stocks which are moving down. Finally, trend is your friend. So if the stocks trend, I'm not talking about the market, I'm talking on individual stocks, individual scripts. If you are holding a script that is making higher tops and higher bottoms, technically, you need to hold on. The best way I can help you is you bring your portfolio to me, I can verify it and tell you which stock to hold, which stock to exit, and that is exactly what you need to continue to do.
Kiran ji Jadhav, माझं नाव VB जैन आहे. नावडेज आता लोक शेअर मार्केट पासून लांब पळत चाललेली आहेत. हे आत्ताच्या सध्याच्या परिस्थितीवरनं दिसतंय. आणि आपले फायनान्स मिनिस्टर तर नेहमी बदलत असतात की GDP 4.5% आहे, 4% आहे, 3% आहे. तर हा लोकांचा विश्वास उडत चाललेला आहे. तर आपलं ह्याबद्दल काय मत आहे की लोक परत शेअर मार्केटकडे येतील का?
लोक परत शेअर मार्केटकडे येतील का नाही हे नंतरची बाब आहे. पहिली गोष्ट, तुम्ही शेअर मार्केटमध्ये आहात का नाही हे तुम्ही ठरवायला पाहिजे. मी तुम्हाला इनफ गोष्टी सांगितल्या आज ज्याच्यामुळे स्टॉक मार्केट इकडनं वरती जाणार आहे. तुम्हाला तुमच्या देशात तुमच्या ग्रोथमध्ये कॉन्फिडन्स असेल तर तुम्ही नक्कीच इथे टाकायला पाहिजे. मगाशी मी तुम्हाला एक उदाहरण दिलं जिथं मी तुम्हाला बोललो की FISला आपल्या भारतात फायदा दिसतो, आपल्याला दिसत नाही. तर आपल्याला आपला फायदा बघून घेणं खूप गरजेचं आहे. मी तुम्हाला मागच्या वर्षी पण म्हटलं की इंडेक्स इकडनं 40,000 जाणार आहे, जो नक्की जाईल. आणि ह्या 40,000 जाताना जर तुम्ही त्या गाडीत नसाल तर मी ही पण गॅरंटी घेऊन सांगतो, तुम्ही जेव्हा इंडेक्स 40,000च्या जवळपास जाल तेव्हा तुमची पहिली एंट्री होईल. कारण तो कॉन्फिडन्स तेव्हा येतो. आणि तेव्हा एंट्री करणं म्हणजे 2008 जानेवारीमध्ये इंडेक्स जेव्हा 21,000 होता तेव्हा एंट्री केल्यासारखं आहे. कारण तिथं जे कुठले स्टॉक्स घेतलेले असतील ते त्याच्यानंतर पुढचे 20 वर्ष त्याच्या 1/10 प्राईसला ट्रेड करत असतात. म्हणजे 1 लाखाची गुंतवणूक 10,000 होते. आणि आत्ता जर तुम्ही गुंतवणूक केली, म्हणजे मगाशी यांनी पण मला विचारलं, आत्ता जर गुंतवणूक केली चांगल्या स्टॉक्समध्ये तर 10,000चे 1 लाख रुपये होऊ शकतात. आता आपल्याला ठरवायचं आहे की मला आत यायचं आहे का नाही यायचं आहे. मार्केट ओपन आहे. तर इट इज फॉर युअर डिसिजन टू बी टेकन.
My name is Yogesh Abhankar. I was Merchant Navy captain at the age of 54. I stopped selling and decided next 21 years I will be in stock market. Now I have got 2 questions that yourself, your good self and that girl was telling that lot of schemes, these things and all that which are free. So when you say anything free, I am a bit more careful. So, well, I will learn from you in personal meetings why you can offer these things free.
Yeah.
The second question is regarding the fly-by-night operators, the tipsters which you mentioned. Say you make a payment and you start getting the tip, and after that you said it burst. What if we act opposite of his tip? Thank you.
What?
If we take action, he says buy. Long, we say we go short. He says short, we go long.
That is one very intelligent way of trading the stock markets, but I don't know. I have never tried that. But if you can try it, you can make next year in January you'll be here besides me saying that this is one way of investing and making a good amount of money. Yeah, you said something in the beginning. I just missed on that. Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, I got it. See, I'm not saying that you should not pay me my fees. If you're willing to pay and take advice, I'm okay for that as well. Okay? But the point is, as my bread and butter comes from portfolio management. So we make a good amount of money over here. This free seminar is for the common investors. And it is your love that you have given all these years. That's the reason why we keep doing it. So that's the reason why these things will keep happening. From our end, it will always be free advice. You come. There are paid products as well. If you want to pay and buy those products, you're most welcome. Yeah. Next question.
Good evening, sir. I'm student, 20 years old now. So I want to ask you about how students or the youth, which is from the age of 20 to 25, or from that age, what is our, how should we go into the stock markets? Means I have seen a lot of people, my uncle and my favorite teacher also, that they are ruined in share market. And but I really want to know how this stock exchange runs. So what is your advice about that? How should I enter in the stock market?
First of all, for students, I have a very clear message that first find a job.
Yeah, I do have.
First find a job, start saving. After you start saving, you know the importance of the money that you make. If you're going to borrow your parents' money and invest in the stock markets, वो मेरा वो देख लेगा. That's the kind of attitude that students have. So the point is, first have a job, start saving. Once you start saving for 6 months, then come and meet us. We will guide you throughout. We'll tell you how you should plan your investments, which will ensure you'll retire stinking rich. This is what is very important.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, myself Shailesh. Sir, here.
Who is it?
Yeah, here. All these years you have been here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good evening. All these years you have been predicting the markets when after it gives a confirmation, and that is your discipline you have taught from the last 10 for 12 years. That means I have an understanding. But this is the first time you are predicting the markets when it has not given a confirmation on the price patterns or on the charts, and you are saying on the gut feeling, like you are saying the bottom at 6,000 and breakout after 6,300. But it has not given a breakout after 6,300, and you are still predicting the markets.
So if I have got your question right, you are saying that the breakout has not happened, and I am still saying that you should start investing. Am I right? Am I right with your question?
Yes, yes. And precisely you are predicting the bull market actually.
Right. See, with experience, you keep learning a lot of things. With this experience is what I'm trying to tell you, that these are the reasons why the market should rally in the years to come. If you are away from the stock markets, right now when we are into the consolidation phase, when you get a breakout, it will be an expensive market. In the last 1 year, the market has done nothing, is what we saw. But even then, we were able to generate 33-35% returns. Is that not good enough? We have outbeaten the mutual fund industry. We have outbeaten any, portfolio management industry. And this is the return that we have generated. And the point that I'm making is, if we get a breakout above this level, we'll get market outperformance once again. Which means if we have grown, if we have outperformed the industry by, say, 30%, we'll outperform the markets, the industry by over 100%. So take advantage of this rally is what I'm saying.
Hello.
Here.
Jadhav, मी इकडे बोलतोय.
Okay.
माझं नाव जयंत. मी गेले 6 वर्ष याच्यात आहे ट्रेडिंगच्या ह्याच्यात. मला एक 2-3 शंका आहेत, त्या फक्त प्रामाणिकपणे सांगा. TCSचे परवा रिझल्ट लागले, त्याच्या रिझल्टच्या आधी तो 2385 का 90 हाय गेला, आणि रिझल्ट लागल्याच्या दुसऱ्या दिवशी 2100 का 2210 वर आला. तो का आला? दुसरं, ॲबॅन ऑफशोअर 2008 साली मी जिकडे ट्रेडिंगला जातो, एका गृहस्थानी 4500च्या रेटनी 100 घेतले, आणि आज तो 285-45 वरनं 300 वगैरे. तो खालती का आला? मग हे प्रिडिक्शन इतकं खालती येऊ शकेल हे मी तरी कोणाचं ऐकलेलं नाही आहे. म्हणजे ते 4000ची किंमत त्याची 10%पेक्षाही खालती झाली आता. आणि तिसरं, आपला टेक महिंद्रा, परवा जी बिझनेसवर एक मोठे डॉन येते, असा टेलिफोन वगैरे आपटतात. मी नाव नाही घेत, तुम्हालाही माहिती असेल, सर्वांना हसलेत. म्हणजे ते एकाने प्रश्न विचारला होता याच्याबद्दल, टेक महिंद्राबद्दल. तो म्हणाला फार चांगला आहे, तो 2500 जाईल. आणि गेले 15 दिवस पण मी ऐकत होतो 2200 जाईल, 2100 जाईल, तो 1915 का काही गेला आणि आज तिथून 1717ला आला. कारण माझ्याकडे 1610 शेअर आहेत 2008ला घेतलेले. आता तो मी म्हटलं आपण 20 आला की बघू तोपर्यंत. म्हटलं हे लोक खोटं सांगतात. मला तुम्हाला म्हणणं नाही आहे काही, कारण मी तुमचं कधी ऐकलं नाही अजून. पण तो बरोबर 1917 का काही जाऊन 1717 आला. मी विचार करत होतो जर विकले असते तरी मला 5 शेअर विकले असते तरी मला 1,500-2,000 मिळाले असते. पण म्हटलं हे लोक सांगताय तर बघू. आज 8 ते 12 थांबलो, अजून पुढचं वर्ष आहे म्हणतात चांगलं आहे, बघू काय होईल. तर मला याच्याबद्दल आम्हाला सर्वांना सांगा, कारण माझ्यासारखे बरेच लोक याच्यात हात पोळलेले आहेत. मी ॲबॅन ऑफशोअर घेतलेला नाही आहे. माझा वंडरफुल शेअरमध्ये TCS की जो मला फक्त 575ला मिळाला आणि अजून तो मी विकला नाही आणि विकणार पण नाही अजून. फक्त जरा हे तिन्ही खुलासे करा. थँक्यू.
ओके. पहिले म्हणजे तुम्ही आमच्या एखाद्या कोर्सला यावा. आम्ही कोर्स हे नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस बेसिसला भरवतो. आम्ही जेव्हा हे कोर्समध्ये शिकवतो तेव्हा आपण टिप्सवर किती भरोसा ठेवावा ह्याच्यावर आम्ही कारणं सांगतो आणि का टिप्सवर भरोसा ठेवून नाहीये हे तुम्हाला ऑटोमॅटिकली कळतं. बिहाइंड द स्क्रीन काहीतरी चालू असतं हे आपल्याला ॲज अ कॉमन इन्व्हेस्टर कधीच कळत नाही. आपल्याला दरवेळेस जे ऐकायला येतं तेच आपल्याला बरोबर वाटतं. पण बरेच नॉलेजेबल लोक असतात ज्यांना आधीच माहिती असतं काय होणार आहे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल एक छोटंसं उदाहरण देतो आणि मी हा विषय थांबवतो. तुम्ही एका कंपनीचे MD आहात असं गृहीत धरा. तुमच्या कंपनीचे रिझल्ट खूप चांगले येणार आहेत आणि जे आहेत पुढच्या 15 दिवसांनी. तुम्ही काय कराल आज? तुम्ही स्वतःचे शेअर बाय कराल की नाही कराल? तुम्ही स्वतःचे शेअर बाय कराल. तुमच्या डिमांडमुळे तो भाव जरासा वर जाईल. तुमचं बाईंग बघून बाकीचे इन्व्हेस्टर्स बाय करायला लागतील. तुमच्या नातेवाईक फ्रेंड सर्कलमध्ये तो भाव वर जातो. ज्या दिवशी रिझल्ट डिक्लेअर होतो तुम्हाला प्रॉफिट बुक करायचे असतात. तुम्ही प्रॉफिट बुक करता आणि बाहेर निघता. म्हणून रिझल्ट नंतर कित्येक वेळा चांगल्या रिझल्ट नंतर सुद्धा भाव खाली पडतात. आणि हीच गोष्ट टेक्निकली आपल्याला कायम आधी कळत आलेली आहे. कायम. मी 2004 साली जेव्हा एका नामवंत पेपरमध्ये लिहित होतो तेव्हा मी इलेक्शन कोण जिंकणार हेही मी भाकीत केलेलं होतं आणि जे खरे ठरलं. 2009चे इलेक्शन रिझल्ट सुद्धा मी सांगितलं होतं. कुठली म्हणजे कुठले मी पार्टी नाही म्हणते पण कोएलिशन गव्हर्नमेंट येणार आहे का एकतर्फे निवडून येणार आहे हे मी लेख आहेत माझे पेपरमध्ये आणि ते दोन्ही वेळा बरोबर आलं होतं. ह्यावेळेस सुद्धा 20 दिवस आधी मी तुम्हाला सांगू शकीन कोएलिशन येणार आहे का एक कुठली तरी पार्टी जिंकणार आहे. प्रत्येक गोष्ट चार्टला माहिती असतेच आणि हे मी ठामपणे म्हणू शकतो. म्हणून माझं म्हणणं होतं तुम्ही एकदा कोर्स अटेंड करा. 2 दिवस तुमचे इन्व्हेस्ट करायचे आहेत. किती? 2 दिवस. सकाळी 8:30 वाजल्यापासून संध्याकाळी 6 वाजेपर्यंत सॅटर्डे आणि संडे. तुम्ही हे अटेंड केल्यावर यू विल एक्सपिरियन्स great happiness and you'll understand why Aben offshore goes down, why Tech Mahindra moves up and why TCS moves up and goes down after results. So all these solutions you will understand. कारण इथं मी कारण दिलं तरी तुम्ही फक्त हो बरोबर आहे असं वाटतं पण मी तिथं प्रूफ देऊन दाखवीन की कसं आधी चार्ट्सला माहिती असतं. थँक्यू.
Hello, yeah, I am Virendra Kukre. I have attended your 2 days training on technical analysis. I am thank you very much for that because now I don't have any fear of at least going in loss. And with your service support emails, I earned in Zealand I earned 21% in less than 30 days. And now I am interested actually because I am only a buyer. I don't want to trade in F&O. So I want to purchase some of your product which is dealing with only with the cash market. That is my question. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. There are many products, but you can come and meet or you can talk to your respective salesperson and he'll guide you to it. The last question now. Yeah.
तर मला फक्त एक विचारायचं आहे की गॅप डाऊन आणि गॅप अप ओपनिंग जे होतं ते लॉसेस कसे कमी करता येतील म्हणजे त्याला स्ट्रॅटेजी काय वापरायला पाहिजे. मी माझ्या दृष्टीने स्ट्रॅटेजी शोधून काढलेली आहे पण पण सगळ्या लोकांना पण हे कळायला पाहिजे, कारण ह्याच्यात बेसिक जो प्रॉब्लेम आहे ना, ह्याच्यात गॅप डाऊन आणि गॅप अपमध्ये खूप लॉसेस होतात.
व्हेरी ट्रू.
आणखीन ह्याच्यामध्ये आता तुम्ही एकच उदाहरण घ्या, तुमचं BF युटिलिटी.
कुठला?
BF युटिलिटी.
BF युटिलिटी
हा तुम्ही सांगितला त्या दुसऱ्या दिवशी जेव्हा तो ओपन झाला, तो 50 ते 60 रुपये ओपन झाला, आणि जेव्हा तो विकायला सांगितला तेव्हा तो 70 रुपये खाली आला होता. त्याच्यामुळे ह्याच्यात जे लॉसेस आहेत हे कसे कमी करता येतील आणि त्याला काय करावं लागेल?
राईट. तर म्हणजे गॅप अप आणि गॅप डाऊन हे आपल्या हातातच नसतं. पहिली गोष्ट, मार्केट सेंटिमेंटवर गॅप अप किंवा गॅप डाऊन उघडतो मार्केट. पण जर आपण थोडंसं पेशन्स ठेवलं तर आपल्याला तो भाव त्याच्या जवळपास मिळतो. लेट्स इमॅजिन आपण ते सुपर टायमिंग करायचं नाही म्हटलं आणि विदाऊट सुपर टायपिंग आपण जर 30% रिटर्न घेऊ शकलो तरी इट इज फॅन्टॅस्टिक. जेव्हा परफॉर्मन्स आपला 60% म्हणतोय आणि आपण त्यातले 30% मिळवले तर 30% यू शुड बी हॅपी. आपण जेव्हा FD करतो तेव्हा आपण 8%त खुश असतो. पोस्ट टॅक्स प्री टॅक्स, टॅक्स नंतर ते 5, 5.5, 6%च येतात. सो यू शुड बी हॅपी विथ 30% रिटर्न्स, अँड विच वी हॅव डिलिवर्ड अँड इवन यू हॅव गॉट ॲज यू से जस्ट राईटली सेड. ओके, सो ग्रेट लोक झालेली आहेत जे आज दिसतात आपल्याला, त्यांनी एकच गोष्ट केलं, कुठलीही गोष्ट केली ती कन्सिस्टंटली केली. सचिन तेंडुलकर नाही म्हटला मला आता बॉलिंग पण करायचं आहे, मला आता विकेट किपिंग पण करायचं आहे, मला अजून दुसरं हॉकी पण खेळायचं आहे, मला हे पण करायचं नाही. तो दररोज फक्त बॅटिंग एके बॅटिंग, बॅटिंग एके बॅटिंग, 25 वर्ष त्यांनी एकच गोष्ट केली, सक्सेस. आपण पण हेच करायचं, कन्सिस्टन्सी दाखवायची. जी कुठलं रेकमेंडेशन आलं त्या दिवशी घेत राहायचं, एक्झिट आलं एक्झिट करत राहायचं, प्रॉफिट गॅरंटीड.
So, before we end the question and answer session, I have a couple of questions for you.
Oh, go ahead.
I've seen that the membership performance is very good. So, will you give membership to anyone who subscribes for it?
Acha, a very good question. The membership product that we have is offered to everyone, but I will not give it till the time he attends my training program. It is compulsory. The reason being, you and me should be on the same page. You should understand my language. It is very important, because let's imagine I go to a doctor. The doctor tells me that you have XYZ disease, that disease name is this big. The fear is big because of the word that he has used. But if I ask him the other word for this disease, he would say headache. I am unnecessarily panicking. So to avoid this, it is very important to know the technical language. Once you understand my language, then your conviction will improve. And with the conviction, the kind of returns that you will get would be amazing.
Now the second question is that, do you offer your technical analysis software for free to people who attend your technical analysis course?
Yeah. For all those people who attend technical analysis seminar, we give free technical analysis software for life. So you will get a software where you can do your studies, confirm with us, and still make a lot of money. Yeah.
Now the last question is that our company gives support from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Whereas I've heard that there are companies which give support till midnight. What is the reason behind giving such short span of support?
I feel really amazed that there are companies who give support from 9 in the morning to 12 in the midnight. The most probable answer is the product is not that good that you need to give support till 12 midnight. If the product is good, there is no point in giving support. So what's the point? So as I just told, the product that we have, you need to invest only 4 minutes of your valuable time from post 7:30 in the morning to max 9 in the morning. So it's only 4 to 5 minutes of your investment time. There are no queries, there are no question marks, so there is no point in support. And as you rightly said, for all those people who attend technical analysis, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to give them support. So if at all they have their queries, they can raise and which can be solved before the market opens. So the solution is there. There's no point in burning the midnight oil.
That's all the questions
okay.
I have.
So, okay. I want you to note how to get in touch with us. Can you just shift? Yeah. Kindly add me on Facebook. My Skype ID is kiran.jadhav4 and the helpline numbers are there for you. So after this, the most important thing is the discount coupon. For all those who attend the technical analysis seminar, which is scheduled this Saturday, Sunday, and the next weekend thereafter, we have discount coupons which are available for you there. So on the way, you take these discount coupons, you attend our technical analysis course. After you attend our technical analysis course, when you want to, if at all you want to buy membership or any other product, you'll get a good percentage discount, which is mentioned over there. The schedule is there 1st and 2nd of February 2014 and 8th and 9th of February, and after that it's there in month of March. So, and there are limited seats, there are not more than 40 seats. This course is absolutely free. There are no charges, which means there are no charges from our side. Only the venue charges have to be paid. The venue charges for 2 days is 1980. So 1980 is what you need to pay for 2 days to attend this workshop. But this workshop will definitely enlighten you. Whether you want to buy a product or not will be defined later on. So my hard appeal to everyone is everyone should attend this seminar, get knowledge, and make sure that you are there with us when the Sensex rallies from current levels up to 40,000 and even thereafter. Sorry? Venue is there on the website. You can go to the website and check. The first venue is Hotel Rami Grand on Apte Road. So that's the first venue for the first 2 days. One more confusion, there's a big confusion amongst investors. That is what I have learned, which people have given me feedback, that there are 2 companies in the name of Precision. One is Precision Technicals and one is Precision Investment Services. Many of y'all have gone to the other company thinking that I am a part of that company. I have made myself very clear, even last year, that the earlier company, I have retired or I have made myself free from that company in the month of August 2012. So it's a long time now. So my company name is Precision Investment Services. Please make note. You'll get SMSs, you'll get mails. Please confirm from where this mail is coming from where this SMS is coming from where this call is coming from. Because the feedback is when people call from that company, the company says, I am not in office, which is very true. But I am permanently out of office is not what is told. So there is a big difference in the words. So make sure the right words are heard. Before we end this session, I would like to felicitate one of my close persons in this company, Hemant Todkar. Where is he? Hemant Todkar has been with us for the last 15 years, and therefore he is the oldest employee, so I would like to felicitate him. Thank you, Hemant. For the last 15 years, he has been with me. He is one of my first employees, not one of he is my first employees. And from then till today, he is there and he'll be with us for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, till the time the company and he is alive. Sorry? He is very much rich. Don't worry on that. Okay. So before I end the session, you would want to say something, right? Yeah, this is an important announcement. Listen to this announcement so that everything works smoothly out.
Before Kiran sir gives his talk recommendations, I would like to thank all of you for taking out your valuable time and making this seminar a grand success. Once Kiran sir's talk recommendations have been given, I request all the VVIPs and the members to please stay seated while the others move out. This will ensure, a smooth transition of the traffic. Okay? Thank you so much.
Yeah. Now, the stocks that should outperform in the days to come. So we'll list out one after the other. The first one is Dr. Reddy's. Dr. Reddy's, technically, if you can see on the charts, has given a breakout of an ascending triangle pattern formation, which would give market outperformance from here on also. Now, people would ask that it has already been expensive from a level of 1750. Today, it trades at 2650. But as I just told you, with the exporting companies being profitable, with the rupee depreciating, the companies that will be profitable, one industry is pharma, and this is one leader where we have seen market outperformance. If you look at it technically also, it has given a positive divergence, which is basically positive for the stock price. So this is one outperforming stock that you will get, and the target will be humongous from here on also. The next stock from the pharma is Lupin once again. Lupin, I would want you to accumulate at all lower levels, but a fresh buy or an aggressive buy will only come above this trend line which I have drawn, which is above 950. So Lupin should be aggressively bought only above 950, where you'll see market outperformance. The target will be around 1400 plus levels, and this will be seen when the Nifty gives a breakout above 6360 levels. The next again is a pharma stock, which is again consolidating after giving a good rally in the last 6-8 months from a level of 300 to a level of 680, I think, 680 levels. So the stock is consolidating for now. It will surely give a breakout in the days to come. Again, the target over here would be a 4-figure target, which is extremely handsome target. The next stock is an engineering company, which should be bought only if the stock goes above 525. Don't buy it cheap. When the economy cycle changes, this is one stock which will give you market outperformance. If you look at the years 2009, 10 and 10 and a half, these years we have seen the stock rally from a level of 100 to a level of 500. So 5 times money was made in 1.5 years. That's the kind of rally that we are going to again see because of the good consolidation that we have seen in this company for the last 2.5 years. So this is one company that you should have on your watch list only above 525. The next stock is TVS Motors. Yes, this is one auto industry, auto stock which needs a close watch. We have seen vertical rallies up to the level of 85, but from 85 we have always seen the stock come down. Now if you look at this fundamentally also, earlier it was only a 2-wheeler manufacturing company. Now it is a 3-wheeler manufacturing company, and they have been aggressive in this. All these years Bajaj Auto has outperformed because of the 3-wheeler unit, not the 2-wheeler unit. People have not read balance sheets properly. The profits always turn out from the 3-wheeler industry where the margins are huge. So this is one stock. If you go to the South India, you will always see TVS 3-wheelers, the auto rickshaws. And this is what has changed the dynamics of this company. So technically speaking, 85 is a barrier. I would be an aggressive buyer above 85. The target will be double of 85, and that will happen in the next 1 year after we get a breakout. This is a multiple top breakout, which is again a technical formation which gives you good returns. The next auto stock is Eicher Motors. Eicher Motors, again a good consolidation for the last 2 months, which has given market outperformance earlier, and it will continue to do so. But this has to be bought only above 5100. The next stock is Swaraj Engines. This is one stock which has already given a breakout. So accumulate at all lower levels. You will see this stock at a 4-digit level when the index goes to that, starts its move towards that 40,000 level. So this is one stock which is still going to give you market outperformance. The next stocks, the next sector, IT, which has already given a big run. But IT, as of now, you will not see market outperformance, but we'll see consolidation. So in this consolidation phase, we would want you to have long-term portfolios of IT stocks. So as and when the stocks correct, you should start accumulating them for long-term portfolio only. The other stocks, good stocks, is one Finolex Cable, which is given a breakout of a rounding bottom. Everyone knows the reason what happens, the inference of what happens when we get a rounding bottom pattern breakout. Your stock moves up 5 times. So you're going to get, the breakout value is around 65 levels or so. I don't remember that precisely. but 65 into 5 is the kind of returns that you'll get in the next 2 years. So this is one market outperforming stock. The stock from the same stable is Phenolics Pipes, which is also given a breakout of a multiple top level. The level is 130, so 130 into 2 is the target in the next 1 year. So this is again one stock which will give you market outperformance. So these are the stock lists that we have recommended as of now. You will get market outperformance from these stocks as well. So from the team, I thank you all for attending this seminar. We will meet you next year once again. Thank you so much. This is one more small thing, one small announcement before you go. If you happen to dial this number for any help, there are extension numbers that will be defined. Extension 1 is to become a partner if you at all want to become a partner. Extension 2 if you want to attend a training program. Extension 3 for member. Extension 4 to save tax. Extension 5 for free market guidance. We have promised all individuals will get free market guidance. Most of you, I am sure, would have given missed calls on this number up till now. We will be calling you in the days to come. The number is huge. So we will give you a call, get your details like name, number, address and email ID, and tell you how is it that you are going to get this research work on the Nifty every single day. Thank you very much.